What's happening, man? What's what's good? What's good, man? It's been way too long, man. Oh my gosh, what's happening? I've been gone for a little minute, I've been really focusing on bodybuilding. Haven't been really focusing enough time on my content and working and just putting a lot of time into my goals, my dreams, myself, God. I feel like a whole new person compared to the person that you guys met last time I made a video. Hopefully the goal is to get more consistent, not only just with my content, but specifically on my YouTube. Update one, I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately. So I stopped drinking pre-workout. Pre-workout was kind of messing with me. I think it was making me really anxious. Just overall health reasons, I started drinking coffee instead of pre-workout before I work out. And the caffeine does not hit as hard. A cup of coffee is a little bit less caffeine compared to a scoop of pre-workout. Yeah, so bodybuilding. Um, so it's been a while, but like I said before, I dedicated really this entire time that I had to really just the sport of bodybuilding itself. Um, I was really determined to get my pro card this season. Um, and I felt like I needed to dedicate all of my time to bodybuilding and dedicate all of my time to my nutrition, my health, prep itself, getting my mind wrapped around the fact that um, I really want this pro card and I need to do I need to do these extra things in order to achieve that goal. The last time we spoke, I had a show a little bit after that in Cleveland. And it was only about 6 weeks into prep. I mean, every show that I do, my goal is to win the show. If my goal wasn't to win the show, then I don't know why I would do the show in the first place. But this one, I was only 6 weeks into prep. And once I got there, like I said, I was anticipating win. Came up a little short. I got second. Looking back at it, with me only being 6 weeks into prep and the way I was looking, I was very proud of myself for taking those 6 weeks, dedicating those 6 weeks to that prep, coming out on the stage with the best package that I could have brought at that point, and getting second place overall. But at the time, I was a little upset about it. At the time, I second guessed myself a lot. I didn't really have faith in the process. You hear trust the process. It's all a part of the process. I didn't have faith in any of that. I was on the verge of like stopping the prep altogether, trying to go back into a bulk and put some more size on because I was second guessing myself. And I said that I was going to compete in the spring anyway because I felt like I just wasn't worthy enough to compete at the level of getting a pro card. Well, after taking some time to think about it, I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. However, I decided that I was going to be disciplined enough to sign up for another show in Cincinnati. And I said the best that I could do would be to just do one more show, the Cincinnati Showdown, because it is here in my hometown. And instead of second guessing myself, second guessing my physique, just go all in, just do the one show, and then whatever you get, whatever you get. So for the remainder of that time, I went crazy. Like I stopped doing everything. Like, I mean, that's all I was doing was going to work. And while I was at work, I was lifting for like 3 hours before work. Consistent cardio for 30 to 45 minutes every day. I was eating really strict. I mean, like down to the grain. I was listening to audiobooks to reshape my mind. I was reading. I was praying. I was doing so much to kind of get myself wrapped around the fact that I really wanted this pro card, and I hit prep really hard for the remainder of that time until the show. And when the show came, I brought the best package that I have ever brought on stage in my entire life. I looked the fullest. I looked the best. My prep was incredibly successful. I was the leanest that I had ever been. My shorts were tight. My chest was there, my shoulders were there, legs were there, back was there, the conditioning, the size, I possibly, the mindset, everything. Like I brought everything that I could have. And I had so much faith in myself that I was going to win first. And I went out there on stage with the utmost confidence, and I ended up coming short again, and I got second. And that one hurt, not gonna lie. Now, I met some great people at the show. I had actually like a really great opportunity to be there. It was like one of the best opportunities I think I've had coming on stage. That was probably my favorite show. Cincinnati Showdown was probably my favorite show that I've done thus far. My girlfriend came and saw her first show. My family was there. It was hanging out with her and hanging out with my family at the same time while at the show. Like it couldn't have been any better. It was great. That just wasn't my time for me to win, and I've accepted that. And I've accepted that, when it is my time to win, God's gonna allow me to celebrate that and to the fullest extent. A lot of people that were there, my family, my girlfriend, the judges giving me feedback as well. They all told me to sign up for another show. So I signed up for another show in Illinois, which was 3 weeks later. I wanted to come with the same package, if not a better package for that show. It was a much bigger show. It was about an hour away from Chicago. I brought the best package for myself currently that I ever have at that show, but it wasn't enough. And I got fifth at this one. That one stung. That one stung. I drove really far to go to that show. I was really determined to go up there and get that first place, man. And I was further than I thought I was going to get. So that one really kind of threw me for a loop, and my mood kind of has not been the same since. Congratulations to the winners for sure, because they was tough. They definitely were. I think that physique that they brought was incredible. And I think the rest of the competition I was up there, they all looked great. But it still did hurt that I got as low as I did. Instead of me kind of just sulking in my own misery and just being upset about it and being all depressed about it, I took the week after the show to completely reset my mind. And for this entire week that's passed, I've been reading this book, The 48 Laws of Power. I've been praying a lot. I've been listening to a lot of sermons. I've been journaling a lot. I've been reflecting with my partner. I've been reflecting with my mother. I've been setting goals for myself for the new year, just trying to reshape my mind to not spiral out of control and think negatively about the show. Thanksgiving came around and the day of being thankful. And for some reason, I couldn't sit still. And I ended up working out like 3 days. No, it was it was the Thursday. So the show was on Saturday. But the Thursday of Thanksgiving, actually, which was a couple of days ago, I started lifting again. And I haven't stopped. There's some things that I'm going to have to change for next season. And one of them is starting with my mindset. Obviously, bodybuilding has ups and downs. Life has ups and downs. There's difficulties with everything that you do. But in order for me to be the best, I have to shape my mind around being the best. And that starts today. I'm not sure if you guys heard of the quote, next season starts with today's loss. That's where I'm at. I feel like a football team at the state championship, and there's two teams. One has to go home losing and the other one has to go home winning. And when the losing team loses, it's like you're stuck on that loss for the remainder of the year until you get back to that state championship and you win it. It's just been a crazy ride, man. It's been a crazy ride. But that's why I've been gone. I've been really focusing on bodybuilding. And now that I'm not going to be in prep, yes, I'm still going to be focusing a lot on bodybuilding, but I'm going to be dedicating a lot more time to the relationships that I've built. I'm going to dedicate a lot more time to my business and got some new things coming out going with that. I'm going to dedicate a lot more time to my content as well, and all that. So just all around, I think this next year is just a lot revolving, my goals for myself and my life and where I want to be. And I'm like fully locked in that mode. So that's where I'm at. The goal for next season is just to get bigger, more conditioned. I've now established an appropriate routine. I think I need to get a lot more fuller in the legs, especially wider in my back, still maintain the fullness of my chest and shoulders, maybe get a little bit bigger in my arms. But again, like I said, the biggest thing, the number one focus for next season is just packing on size. I wanted to kind of talk about Thanksgiving. I just brought up the fact that Thanksgiving was a couple of days ago. Even though, like I said, this year with my season, it may not have been what I wanted it to be. I learned so much. I got so much support from two of the most important people in my life. One of them I was blessed enough to meet this year. She's been nothing but just, I could go on and on and on and on and on all day. I just have so much support. My mother as well. I'm just so grateful for that. I'm grateful for the fact that I've now fully established what I'm doing, fully found my purpose, and I'm happy. Like I'm happy. I don't look happy right now. It's just because it's a little early, but I'm very happy. I'm happy with who God has shaped me into. I'm happy with the woman I'm choosing to be with. I'm happy with my family. I'm happy with my journey in bodybuilding. I'm just happy. I think that's like the key thing about this holiday with Thanksgiving was just understanding, what you're thankful for, and not only spending that time with those who you are grateful to have in your life, but just revolving that day around gratitude and understanding that Thanksgiving is not just the only day you should feel grateful. And I found that a good way to kind of get me out of a hole is to reflect on the things that I'm grateful for and reflect on those things that make me happy, creating gratitude lists, just simply telling the people that are around you, I love you. I think that's one of God's greatest gifts is creating our lives the way our lives are supposed to be created individually. And not everybody's life is the same. Not everybody has the same path. Nobody has the same path. Each one of these challenges that we face shape you as a person, create who you're meant to become. They force you to meet people that are supposed to be in your life, create memories, build the path, and go down the journey that you're supposed to be. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything that's been going on with me. And yeah, so today is going to really be just spent on, getting that routine back on the bulk, which I should be bulking really starting in January. I'm going to most likely do a reverse diet starting on Monday and really eat maintenance for the rest of the month and then start bulking again come January. Goals, like I said, just get bigger, stronger, and have a more complete full physique. We're going to go hit the gym and that's going to be that. So I'll see you in a bit. That was a weird, whack wink. Let me do that again. There you go. finished that workout, man. That was fun. That was fun. I don't really have much that I kind of wanted to reflect on. As you can see, we just hit some shoulders, kind of just steadily getting back into it. Monday, I start my reverse diet, like I said, and we should be bulking coming in the next month. I'm gonna hit maintenance for a while. I'm gonna be in maintenance for a while. Yeah, and then, you know, stay tuned, just more content. I'm gonna try to get as consistent as I possibly can with this, and we're just gonna see where this goes. Just gonna ride this bad boy out. That's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, please like, please leave a comment below. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok at FITLIKEDEV_. You know what, I appreciate y'all, everyone who's been watching my journey thus far. You know, I appreciate the support, I appreciate the love, appreciate the positivity. You know, I appreciate those who've been supporting me in person as well. But you know, we're gonna get back into it. We're gonna get back into the journey, get back into being consistent on documenting my journey as well. And you know, tell a friend, repost, like, subscribe, everything. You know what I haven't said in a while either, get Raw Nutrition and Revive supplements, code FITLIKEDEV. But yeah, so stay tuned, more content, and I'm gonna see y'all later. And as always, haven't said this in a while either, you know what I'm saying? Deuces. Deuces. Deuces, 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 deuces.